In this video, I'm going to show you the most important metric you're going to need to know for finding new tokens and holding long-term tokens. Most people think it's just bundles, but this is actually the most important metric, and I'm going to show you right now. Now, the tool we're going to be using is GMGN. You'll find a link for that in the description. All you need to do is go underneath this video, click the link. It's going to take you to a platform like this. This is the best trading platform to use because it shows you these metrics that are going to help you to find new tokens and also to hold longer term tokens. Now, that metric is actually called the top holders. Now, most people think the top holders are just bundles, which means just the devs, but quite often it can actually be top traders of the tokens on chain as well. For example, in this scenario, trading on BNB, because that's where the volume is as of recording this video, you can see that one of the top holders is a token which I've labeled Smart Money, which is a big KOL at the moment, who's actually made over $600,000 in just the past 7 days alone. That's almost 600 BNB, and every day he's doing 20 to 40 BNB. In fact, one day this week he actually did 250 BNB as well, which is actually insane. And if you want to find this guy on Twitter, over here you'll find it as Hunter Only ETH. That's OX David. He actually follows me on Twitter. Shout out to you, bro. He's done amazing numbers in the trenches at the moment, and he's doing extremely well, right? So most people would say that he is part of the bundle, but actually he's just a top trader. And this is one of the tools which I like to use. And I analyze top holders a lot, not just for new tokens, but also for major tokens as well, because it allows me to find new tokens. Obviously, if you see multiple top holders of a trending token or go and buy a coin, for example, as I can see over here for my monitor, which is a tool which I'll show you in a second, but you can see that multiple top holders of a token, 39,000 if we actually zoom in on the inflow over here, moved into this token, which is actually 11 hours old, and it sprang from 100k market cap, 190k, to over 1 million in 3 candles. So in about 3 hours, it went up about 5x in market cap. You can see it's one of the same holders over here. He's up about $1,200. He only bought 1.7k. But because there is multiple confluence, about 39,000 of it, that allowed it to fly up in market cap. And most people aren't tracking these wallets, which is what's going to give you an advantage. What most people do is they only track 1 or 2 wallets, which is the reason why sometimes they get in late, because an average trader, like 1 or 2 traders, they might just chuck in a bit of money here and there. But if you see major confluence and you're getting all of your smart money putting in 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 into a specific token, that gives you confidence to go ahead and hop in. Same thing when you see them going out. For example, this token over here has negative 7k in. So this is the same one which we're looking at. So it's clear that people are now starting to sell that token as well. So this isn't necessarily a token that you want to go in and top blast without conviction, because you can see that's actually got negative inflow. Whereas this token over here, if we flow back, even though it's at 11 million market cap, which is actually quite high, it's quite good because it still has money flowing in. It has $17,000 of positive smart money inflows into the token. So that's kind of how you can start to maneuver between them. So let's go through how I actually find these wallets, which is step 1. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go and you want to look at some of the majors tokens. So this is what I like to do. I actually go to Dex Screener over here. And then what I do is I'll go onto BSC or whatever chain is popping at the time. Then I'll look for some of the major tokens which have had large volume and also obviously large returns with market cap over here as well in a short period of time. So this is going to be trending tokens. And what we'll do is I'll open these up in a new tab. So if we have this monkey coin, we have this dog coin, we have Meta AI, Nailong, we have this one, which is that 60 million. We have Labubu, we have another one over here. We have 4. I'll open them all up in new tabs, even SCI 6900, right? Now, as you can see, all of these tokens in recent times have had some type of pump, right? They've done quite well. People have made money on these coins, and that's what we want to see, right? We even see 4 reversing from these levels as well. This is all well, and this is all bullish. Then what I'll do is I'll go over onto GMGN, okay? We'll go into the search bar over here, and then we'll go through each of these tokens. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to do one of these, but that's the flow that you want to do. And guys, I do this every single day, right? Because there's always new tokens going. People change wallets. there's always new flows of money, and it's like seasons in football, right? Some people can have, you know, 1 or 2 good seasons, right? So you don't want to be tracking the same wallet if they've gone from, you know, being in their prime and now they're struggling with a new meta. You always want to go for the new ones. For example, now it's China meta. So we're always going to be tracking the Chinese wallets. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back into this search bar. We're going to paste this token here. In fact, the good thing about GMGN is it automatically pastes when you go it. So it's good when you're moving fast. And as you can see, there's these options over here. Okay, you can search results by top holders. You can search by liquidity. You can search by 1 hour volume. This will come more into use when you're trenching and you're speed running through different tokens. Okay, it's actually something that you need to know, especially if you're trenching. And then obviously you can search by Binance tokens, Flap, Formium, etc. But for the sake of this video, because we're just going straight to the token, we already know what the token is, we can go ahead and click that here. Now you can see that this token is doing quite well. Okay, during the early hours of this morning when I was awake, when I was asleep, you can see about 1 a.m. it blasted off, ran to about 16 million, dipped down to 2 million, blasted off again, went up to about 36, dipped down to 8 million, and I will blast it off again. We're going back up to 20 million. So this token is getting tons and tons of volume, okay, which is amazing. This is exactly what we want to see for a token. We want to see good holders get in and out. What we want to do is we want to go and analyze the top holders. Now, as you'll see, most of the time, I know most people want to just follow KOLs. The KOLs actually aren't making the most money, right? Surprising or not, KOLs, they don't make the most money. Okay, the wallets which make the most money are the ghost wallets, these hidden wallets, which most people just don't know who they are. Okay, but you see that they're whale wallets most of the time, or they're diamond hands, which you can tell by these little icons over here. And the 2 icons which you can see is, if you see this icon here, that's the top holder icon, and this diamond hands icon means they've held the token for a while as well. As you can see, if you go over to the right, this person here, he bought 7 BNB, 307k market cap over here, and his transactions for sold is 0. His unrealized P&L is 465 BNB. So he's made a lot of money, and he's holding about 2.75%. And as you can also see here, you can also see his funding wallet as well. And you can actually go ahead and you can look at that funding wallet. If you click that icon, you can look at their funding wallet too and see if they've been trenching from their funding wallet. 9 times out of 10, they haven't. But sometimes you can find some real nice wallets. And a lot of times what you find is when you've been tracking wallets, you see that maybe a wallet which you've been tracking has transferred those tokens to a new wallet, which is also doing well. So sometimes you can get this spider web of good wallets, which you can track, right? Now, what I like to do is I'll go through all of these wallets and I'll open them in new tabs, just like this. And one interesting thing that you see is actually when you hover over these tokens, okay, so these wallets, you'll see some information there, a quick overview of its brought, its P&L, okay, holding duration, which is 56 days, the age of the wallet here, tracked, which is how many people track it. Now, it's good to find these wallets which don't have a lot of people tracking them. They're the best wallets. When a wallet has 1,000, 2,000 people tracking it, it's quite shit really, because people trench on those wallets and they actually extract volume from those wallets. And it's like one wallet buys, and you have all these brokies fighting between the volume of the wallets, and it kind of actually destroys the volume and actually the purpose of tracking those wallets. I actually don't like tracking wallets that have too many people tracking it. Sometimes I'll keep it as Confluence, as you've seen with one of their biggest traders. But when you have like a smaller trader, which is sub 300k P&L, I'm not necessarily going to be tracking that wallet because it's just going to be like a trench or a trench volume. I like to track profitable wallets without a lot of people tracking them. They're the best wallets to track, and they're the ones which actually make me a lot of money. Okay. Now, another thing that you can see underneath that is win rate. Okay, you can see the 7-day win rate. This one there is like 308. So it's actually lost quite a bit of money, but you can see it's up 287. So this one's doing okay. The best wallets obviously are going to be ones which don't have a lot of people tracking it, which do have a quite a high 7-day win rate, and our top holders of major tokens. Okay. Now, once we've opened these all in new tabs, what you want to do is you want to look for some of these wallets over here, holding a large amount. And then what I like to do is I like to label them. Now, I come from an e-commerce background, Facebook ads. So I love labeling things in like this Facebook ads format. So I'll put TH, which stands for top holder. Okay, I'll put dash, and I'll put token name, which is MEFI, MEFAI, AI, MEF, like this. Then I'll track the wallet over here. And over here, you can give it an emoji. Like, I don't know, sometimes for smart money, I like to use a brain. Okay, for whales, I like to use whales. For Chinese guys, I'll put like this. For top holders, I'll put something like this. And I'll just click tracking right here, right? And this is a habit that you want to get used to. You want to track always the top holders of major age tokens. You don't want to track trenching and trenchers, which are, getting in and out of tokens all the time. In my opinion, I really like to track these types of wallets because when you see these wallets make moves, they're the people who make the big moves on the big tokens. Okay, now that's something which you want to repeat. It might take you about 30 minutes a day, but it's really going to allow you to see and use this tool, which is going to give you a great advantage. And that tool is actually called your monitor. Now, if you go on to monitor on GMGN, it already has the smart money summarized for you. So you'll see that, this one here has $68,000 of smart money inflows. This one here, this Hakimi, which actually in Chinese, has $5,000 of inflow. These ones here have a little bit less, okay? Now, if you actually go over here, it's also going to show you the KOL volume as well, okay? But I like to just use the tracked volume. Now, what I like to do is I like to go to filter over here, and I'll filter through to just $10,000, okay, of either inflows or outflows, and I'll click apply, and it will filter through and it will show anything that's had around $10,000 of either inflows or outflows. And as you can see, I have a whole entire dashboard. So if I wake up, if you say I'm in, Asian hours, okay, so sometimes things fly without me in American hours. I wake up and I'm like, okay, what's going on? I wake up, I log in, and I look at this monitor over here, and I can look at it as a dashboard, and I can go ahead and go through these tokens, and also I'll be able to find new wallets to track as well for this. So let's say we see this Nailong looking one. Okay, we can see it ran from again 0 to 1.4 million. This is probably because the other tokens running and it's a similar narrative. Again, I can go over here, look at the top holders. I can see one of my smart money wallets is up 8 BNB in this one. Realized, so it's actually sold a little bit of profit. You can see over here, he's actually holding 2 BNB unrealized. A few other wallets which we can have a look at. If we scan over it, this wallet's done great. Look, he's up 140K just over the past 7 days. So we can go ahead and we can track that wallet here. We can put smart wallet, boom. And I can go add it with a little brain over here. We'll go ahead and add that wallet, right? And that's going to track it again. When I go to monitor, if he's getting in new tokens, I'll be able to see it again whenever I wake up, etc. Okay. And then whenever I'm trenching, okay, most people, they just have tracking like this, and they just scan tracking and look for new wallets that are tracking. What I like to do is I like to use my monitor, and I like to actually scan monitors, because that's what's going to allow me to find age tokens which are the older, which are getting volume, okay, and also new tokens. What you'll notice, especially with this token, let's say this Milk Dragon, this token's 2 days old, right? So for the most of the time, you're not going to know if this token's popping off. But what you see is that this smart wallet got in this token at 1 million right here. So that was actually one of the signals to at least have a look at this token and add it maybe to your favorites to track it and see how it goes. And what you see is this wallet has actually made $200,000 on this token, okay, and he actually bought $36,000, okay, overall, and he's DCAing at this level here. So this was the time to get in. Whereas what you're seeing now is, especially where the volumes are, these are the levels where most people are getting in. And in my opinion, personally, for me, this here is too late. Okay, this here for me is late. Okay, this is left. This here is late. This here, okay, is early. Okay, and that's where I want to be looking at getting into tokens. I want to be getting into tokens early when I see my smart money wallets accumulate. I start to see higher lows and higher highs coming in from something like this before we have the big move. Okay, so these are the types of trades which I look for, and that's how I actually get these early wallets. And this is the monitor section which I like to use, which is pretty exclusive to just GMGN as well. Okay, the final feature which I want to show you is this volume feature over here. Now what you'll actually see is my dashboard might look a little bit different to yours. The first thing I've done is on the bottom section over here, instead of having all the holders at the bottom of the screen, I like to have it on the right hand side, and then I like to go over here and just filter by tracking instead. I don't really care about the general volume because these are going to be bots. As you can see over here, a bunch of bot volume. It's also going to be, some unprofitable traders as well, which might be nuking the chart and just doing daft shit, right? So I don't want them to affect my trading. Instead, what I'll do is I'll filter by just my tracked wallets, and I'll see what they're up to. And you can see these guys are a lot more patient. This guy brought and is holding for 33 minutes. This guy brought is holding for an hour. Obviously these guys are taking profits, but that was 2 days ago. Okay, so that allows me to be able to see specifically what these guys are doing. Now, obviously, sometimes if this gets boring, I'll go back over and I'll go maybe to all, right? But for 9 times out of 10, I'm just going to have it only filtered by tracking section over here. You can also filter over here and choose You know, maybe you only want to see buys that are above $1,000. You don't want to see the smaller transactions. Then on the right hand side, you see my design is a little bit different. If you click the settings icon over here, I got rid of pool, gen audit. I hid locked, renounced, and verified. And now I can just clearly see the top 10 holders, the dev holding, the holders amount, snipers, whether the DEX has paid, of course. And then also I can clearly see on the right hand side, my volume being at the top, and I could just filter by the 5-minute volume. If the 5-minute volume is positive, token's probably going to move up. Okay, so that's how you can get your early setups. That's how you can be able to track these wallets to see early moves. I've actually taken the liberty of adding all of my wallets. I've just added it right now over to the free section course, which you can find that a link in the description. And if you guys want to see a full step-by-step video of how to set up how to get started, and all the small intricacies of different tools that they have, and they have a bunch of tools to use, but they're all very, very, very good. Go over to my YouTube channel. You'll find a link in the description, and watch this next video, which is a full guide on how to trade meme coins on BNB specifically as well. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. That there is a full guide on top holders. It's going to help you a lot. This is one of the key differences to becoming a good trader in this space. And if you find some golden wallets, be sure to keep them to yourself. Don't share them with too many people. And that should help you become very, very profitable and see some early moves before the hype. Appreciate you guys. If you find this video useful, leave a comment down below. Make sure to check out the next video. I'll see you in the next one.